Hi there. So in this video I'm going to show you how to create constructor for VB.NET. So first thing, open Visual Studio and create one VB.NET console application. Now you have this module1.vb file inside which we are going to create our class outside this main subroutine. So start with class keyword, and I'm going to use class animal, end it with end class keywords. And for creating our constructor we make use of sub keyword and then new keyword, which is going to be default constructor. So new subroutine is our constructor for animal class, and when it is called I want to print out on the screen that it is default constructor. Okay, and the next constructor that I want to call for is new, but here I want to accept values. So let's say I want to accept string value, so I'm going to use byval name as string. Okay, and here we use console write line, and here we call for, let's say, animal type, and within curly bracket I'm going to use 0, and outside that I'm going to call for name. Okay, so we have one default constructor which doesn't have any form of parameters, and the second constructor which one gets a string parameter will return the name of that animal. Okay, now inside main subroutine I want you to create one object as new and then animal. Okay, and it will call for our default constructor. So first our default constructor line will be printed out, and then create another object as new animal, and here let's say I want to say type of animal is dog, and then finally I'm gonna pause the output with console.read. Okay, so what we did so far is we created a class, then we created a default constructor, then we created a constructor with parameter where we are passing string name as parameter. Okay, so let's execute this and find out what output we get. And as you can see here on console, your default constructor output is created, and then your constructor with string parameter gets executed. Okay, so this is how constructor for VB.NET works.